Hello and welcome, we are here to understand the management system of an e-commerce marketplace. Let's start with the vendor dashboard tour. Log in with your credentials or create a new account. To create a new vendor account, add an email ID you want to register with. Add a password, matching the criteria below and sign up as a vendor. Click Create. Next step involves filling up the form. Vendors need to add company description, return and warranty policy of a product, this will be visible to the customers. Add billing address and click Continue. Now add your notification preferences, these are the contact information where the vendor will receive all the purchase notifications. Click Continue. Finally add your credit card details and click Continue. You are all set, your account has been created. Click on Continue again, and you will be taken to your dashboard. Welcome to your dashboard, this is where you can track your sales metric. This is an overview of your total monthly sales and below are the daily updates of the sales made, the number of messages from the buyers, awaiting shipments, returns, cancellations, requests for charge account. They will be explained later in the video. If you scroll down further, you will be able to see sales summary, top customers, they are the ones who are making maximum of purchases and finally awaiting shipment. You can directly view them all from your dashboard instead of going through different tabs. But first thing first, a vendor after registering needs to create a fulfillment setting or stock location of all the items that will be sold. For this, hover over Profile and select Fulfillment Setting from the drop-down menu. And then click on Add Fulfillment Node. Fill the necessary information. Now we need to create a rate table with following details as displayed on the screen. To proceed, click on Let's Get Started. Add name for rate table and define the shipping method. Fulfillment node. Linked from. Mention order cutoff time, which means you are setting a time where the order will be counted either and cutoff time zone. Next, under the delivery zone, select handling time in business days and transit times. Once these two are defined, click on the Add Destination button to add states to which you'll be delivering to. Now, once you have the necessary information, the next job is to add the products. Hover over Inventory and select Manage Inventory. To add the products, click on the plus icon. Start by product name, enter the SKU, price and availability, and category under which the item falls, etc. And finally click on Save. Vendors can also add products via API. For that, the vendor will need secret and public key. On the top right corner, click the icon and you will see the option Connect via API. Click Create New App. Add application name, click Submit. You can now access your credentials by clicking on the application name. Your secret and public key have been generated. These are the credentials for your OAuth application. The API documentation is also provided in a separate link. These keys are used to set different APIs. Through these keys you can manage your vendor portal. You can add your products now via API. To view your product page, simply navigate to My Store. You can edit the same if required. On the right-hand side, you can also add further information. Add images of the products. Next, define the product properties as asked here, like package quantity, type, etc. These fields are configurable from the admin panel. You can add and remove the properties as required to generate this form. Next, update the stock management, add a number to depict the quantity of a product. This is basically the product's quantity available at the stock location. Hover to My Orders, you can check the order details of all the orders placed. You can see the summary of each order. You can download the order summary by clicking on the printable order summary here, and the same goes for credit summary and refund. Awaiting shipments are the ones you need to assign a tracking number for shipping purposes. For this, simply go to the newly placed order. You can see the Update Tracking option. Click this and add tracking ID. Next are the completed orders. They are the ones that have been delivered and paid. Next is the Open Returns. Approve the request, and add the refund amount. After charging the shipment amount, add a note to the buyer, click Submit Refund. Then if you wish to, you can send a receipt to yourself as well. Closed returns are the deals that you have refunded. Cancel requests, the vendor can either approve or reject the buyer's request to cancel the order. Next is your canceled orders. These are all the orders that were dropped by the buyer. Messages. Here, the vendor can view and send messages to customers. If the customer sends a message from the product page, the vendor will also be able to see the product details on the right side. Now let's take a look into buyer's dashboard. Next, if you click on the Visit Site page, You will be able to see the listed products the vendor offers. To purchase the products, just click on Add to Cart and Checkout. Next, add the billing and shipping details, click Save, and Continue. You can clearly see here where the product will be shipped from. You can also choose between free or expedited shipping according to the delivery time. Once done, click Save and Continue. Next comes making the payment. You get the following options. Charge order, which means cash on delivery. This option is not available to everybody. You need to request this option from the vendor, and once he approves you can pay by cash. Use an existing card, the one you have already saved, or pay by using a new card. You can add the new card details to make the payment. Once done, click on Complete Checkout and you have made your order. You can view your order's history under My Orders. You can see every order you have made, awaiting shipments, returns, cancellations, etc. Next is Open Return. If you cancel the deal before the shipment or before the vendor assigns a tracking ID to your order, you can simply go to your order and click on Cancel. State your reason and you are done. You can see the status of shipment under All Order tab, parallel to your order. Next is Closed Returns, or the deals that have been refunded. Cancel Request. These are the orders that you have cancelled after the product has been shipped. In such a case, you need to contact the vendor to cancel the order. A buyer can also send messages to vendors. Click on Visit Site, click on the order, click on Contact Seller and send your message to the vendor. Your message has been delivered to the vendor. Click on the messaging portal to see your messages. This management dashboard allows both vendors and buyers to quickly track, manage the order and inventory, and manage other necessary actions swiftly, making a complex job simple. Now let's come to the important part, that is, the role the admin plays for vendors and yards. Admin has the access to view all the sales going on between a vendor and a buyer. The admin can see the list of all the orders, he can see the list of users and also the product list and their details. When customers make the payment via card, the payment is directly made to the admin. And when the customer pays by cash, it's the vendor who receives it. Monthly bills are generated to pay the vendor any remaining amount or charge him the commission or part payment that needs to be paid to the admin. For this, simply click on Vendors. Select the vendor. Enter the transaction fees that will be charged on all the orders. Let's say we select a vendor, we have charged 8% on the orders. You can also change this fee. Now click Save. Next, click on Payment Information and you can see the entire details of how much has been paid by card and cash. The complete transactional details are mentioned here. The admin will deduct the percentage from the amount, so this is the entire e-commerce marketplace platform, where you can have vendor, buyer and an admin overlooking the entire operation of the marketplace. In the upcoming video, we will be talking more about the admin panel and how multiple shipments from different vendors works. If you have any queries regarding building an e-commerce marketplace, visit our site W3villa.com or send us an email at contact@w3villa.com.